Welcome to the global trail blazing paths across our world. Can you imagine a place where a rainbow shimmers over roaring waterfalls, where stones seem to whisper ancient secrets, and the price of happiness is lower than anywhere else in Africa? This isn't a fantasy, it's Zimbabwe, the wild heart of the continent, where nature and legend collide, and where strangers can become family overnight. Here, life unfolds to the thunder of Victoria Falls, a curtain of water so powerful locals call it the smoke that thunders. In the markets, women welcome visitors with open arms, and hospitality goes beyond anything you might expect. There's a rumor in Zimbabwe. Some women will even share their homes, and sometimes their lives with strangers. Because in this land, unity is survival. But what makes Zimbabwe truly unforgettable? Is it the mystical landscapes, the ancient ruins, or the warmth of its people? Stay with us as we journey through sacred hills, lost civilizations, and emerald caves. The truth behind Zimbabwe's beauty is far more incredible than any legend you've heard. Are you ready to find out what lies behind the world's friendliest smiles? Victoria Falls, where nature roars and legends are born. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a world where water falls from the sky in sheets, crashing down with the force of thunder. This is Victoria Falls, not just the largest waterfall in Africa, but the very heartbeat of Zimbabwe. The local name, Mosi Oatunya, means the smoke that thunders. As you approach, a fine mist fills the air, rainbows appear and vanish, and your own heartbeat seems to sync with the relentless roar. On some nights, under a full moon, the falls reveal their rarest secret, a moonbow, a ghostly rainbow shining in the darkness. But Victoria Falls is more than just a spectacle. For centuries, it has been a sacred site, where tribes perform rituals to honor the ancestors and seek blessings from powerful spirits. Every drop of water is part of a living legend, a connection between people and the wild forces that shape their lives. Would you dare leap from the Victoria Falls Bridge or ride the raging rapids below? Or do you prefer to listen to the whispers of ancient spirits in the mist? Next, we journey to a land where stones remember and the voices of ancestors still echo among the hills. Matopos Hills, whispers of the ancestors. Imagine a place where time stands still, and every boulder holds a 1,000-year-old secret. Welcome to Matopos Hills, a landscape shaped by gravity-defying balancing rocks, stacked in impossible formations as if placed by giants or ancient spirits. Locals believe this is sacred ground, where the souls of their ancestors watch over the living. Hidden in these hills are rock paintings left by the Sand People, some of humanity's earliest artists. The images capture hunting scenes, dances, and ceremonies, each stroke a message from the distant past, standing before these silent masterpieces. You almost feel the ancestors' presence, guiding, protecting, whispering stories in the wind. But Matopos is not just a museum of stone. Rare black rhinos roam the wild valleys, birds call from hidden perches, and the hills themselves are alive with legends of endurance and transformation. The past and present coexist here, woven together by nature and spirit. Would you listen if a stone tried to tell you its story? Next, we descend into the heart of ancient power, where the walls themselves seem to breathe and remember. Great Zimbabwe. Ruins. Echoes of an ancient empire. What if the most impressive fortress you've ever seen was built entirely by hand stone upon stone, with no mortar, and yet still standing centuries later, in the southeast of Zimbabwe, lie the great Zimbabwe ruins, towering stone walls and mysterious enclosures. Once the capital of a mighty African kingdom, these massive granite structures rise over 10 meters high, built by skilled hands with astonishing precision. As you walk between their narrow passageways, you can almost feel the weight of history pressing in. This place was once the heart of a powerful civilization, a trading hub that linked Africa to distant lands as far as the Indian Ocean. Archaeologists have uncovered gold, pottery, and the famous stone birds, now a symbol of national pride, featured on Zimbabwe's flag. No one knows exactly why the empire faded, leaving only silence and stone behind. But every echo between the walls is a reminder. Greatness is both fragile and enduring. Could you decipher the secrets these stones keep? But Zimbabwe's story isn't just about lost empires. Sometimes, a single stone is enough to tell an entire story if you know how to listen. Shona stone sculptures, stones with souls. What if every sculpture you saw was believed to be alive, with its own spirit and story to share in Zimbabwe? Art is more than decoration. It's a channel for the soul. The Shona people have mastered the craft of stone carving for generations, transforming blocks of serpentine stone into powerful, abstract forms. Each sculpture is unique, shaped by both the artist's vision and the stone's own voice. According to Shona belief, every stone possesses its own spirit. The artist's purpose is to release that spirit, letting the sculpture speak to anyone who beholds it. The shapes are often dreamlike human figures, mythical animals, or geometric forms that seem to move with hidden energy. Shona stone art has captured the world's imagination, yet it remains deeply rooted in Zimbabwe's landscapes and traditions. To own a piece is to carry a fragment of the country's heart and history. Can you feel the soul of a place through a piece of art next? We dive deeper into the blue depths of a hidden cave, where mystery and legend blend beneath the surface. People and culture, where strangers become family. Can a smile from a stranger make you feel instantly at home in Zimbabwe? It can. The true wealth of this country isn't measured in gold or stone, but in the warmth of its people. Walk into any bustling market and you'll be greeted by laughter, vivid colors, and the inviting scent of sadza cooking over open fires. Here, women in bright dresses welcome travelers, sharing not only food but stories and traditions passed down through generations. A famous proverb says, "Iwe neni tine basa." You and I each have a role to play. It's a reminder that, in Zimbabwe, everyone is connected. Hospitality isn't a formality, it's a way of life. Even strangers are treated like family, invited to join meals, celebrations, and conversations about life's joys and challenges. But tradition goes deeper still, from sacred respect for elders to rituals that honor ancestors and the unseen world. In a place where hardship is real, resilience and optimism shine even brighter. How would your life change if you welcomed every stranger as a potential friend ahead? The wild heart of Zimbabwe beats loudest in the last untamed corners of its land. Untamed wilderness, Matopos, and Nyanga National Park. Have you ever walked side by side with elephants, or gazed down from the top of a waterfall taller than most skyscrapers? Welcome to Zimbabwe's wild side, at Matopos. the land unfurls along the Zambezi River, where herds of elephants roam free and hippos bask in cool pools. Here, the boundary between human and nature blurs. You're not just a visitor, but part of the living landscape. When the sun sets, golden light floods the riverbanks, and the air fills with the music of distant animal calls. Travel east to Nyanga National Park, and you'll find a land of rolling green hills, pine forests, and Zimbabwe's highest peak, Mount Nyanga. The legendary Mutarazi Falls plummet from dizzying heights, shrouded in mist and local lore. To stand on the suspension bridge and look down at the water's thunderous descent is to feel the raw pulse of the earth itself. These are places not just to see, but to feel, where awe, peace, and wonder collide. Would you dare to lose yourself in such wilderness, trusting nature to reveal something new about the world and yourself as our journey nears its end? What lesson will Zimbabwe leave on your soul? In the end, Zimbabwe is more than waterfalls, ancient ruins, or wild landscapes. It's a land where beauty and spirit are woven into every stone and every smile. Here, the past is alive in legends whispered by the hills, in art that breathes, and in the way strangers become family over a simple meal. Traveling through Zimbabwe, you discover that true wealth isn't about what you own, but the memories and connections you make. This country's greatest treasure is the warmth of its people, their resilience, and their unbreakable bond with nature. If you could journey here, which part would call to your heart the thunder of Victoria Falls, the ancient secrets of Great Zimbabwe, or the kindness found in a village market? Share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you most about Zimbabwe? And would you embrace a stranger's welcome? Comment yes to wonder. If you would, ready for another adventure. Our next story will take you to Mongolia, a place where hospitality means sharing not just food, but the warmth of family through the coldest nights. Welcome to the Global Trail, where every journey lights up a new path in the world.